I explained, Chair, for many years, like I was tired. So I feel I was pushed out. I didn't have a choice. I had to resign.
And when did you resign?
In February 2021, Chair.
Chair, may I request a short pause?
I'm sorry, I was not watching.
I'm so sorry, Chair. I apologize for this.
We can take a few minutes adjournment for you to just compose yourself. Take a deep breath. We know these are difficult matters.
Yes, Chair.
Unfortunately, we have to deal with them because they are opening the old wounds.
They do, Chair.
Let's take just a few minutes for you to compose yourself.
Yeah, that was a lot for her. This is Advocate Moipane Noko, who is a senior prosecutor who served as a DPP for KwaZulu-Natal, KZN. The core matter of her testimony, the central part of what she was opening wounds for her, is the Cato Manor prosecution. In September 2020, memorandum to the NDPP, this one here, Shamila Batohi, Advocate Noko summarized 21 dockets involving alleged extrajudicial killings between 2008 to 2011. The 21 dockets that she summarized for Batohi, the cases involved alleged planned raids, shootings of taxi associate members. I think there's a danger at I forgot the other one, but I'll come back to it. Firearms alleged planted at scenes, ballistics inconsistencies, eyewitness contradictions, Section 204 witnesses, allegations of racketeering under poker. The chairperson highlighted that her summaries were sufficiently detailed to allow the NDPP to form a prima facie view of the prosecution. She further testified that the previous NDPP, instructed that the matter fall under her oversight in KZN jurisdiction. So she made the decision to prosecute Johan Booysen after the prosecution team that operated, which is called PCLU. They all relied on the prosecution memoranda, some witness statements, briefings from deputies, slide presentation, annexures. So she went ahead and with the prosecution of Johan Booysen and the Cato Manor unit members. Her testimony raised broader questions about the scope of the investigations, selective prosecutions, incomplete indictments. In summary, this inquiry, the fitness to hold office of Chauke, is no longer about Chauke only. The fitness inquiry is not just about the Cato Manor either. It is testing whether Advocate Noko, while he was DPP, properly exercised prosecutorial discretion, acted independently, failed in oversight, misrepresented facts, or ignored witnesses in the cases, or alternatively was sidelined by institutional leadership? Was her decision interfered with by the NDPP, Shamila Batohi? This is going to become one of the most explosive stories of this year. Madlanga Commission has nothing on this one. We don't sleep on this one, guys. Let's just wake up and follow this commission. The Cato Manor matter, or the Booysen matter, sits at the intersection of prosecutorial independence, political sensitivity. High-ranking police officials are involved in this matter. NDPP Shamila Batohi oversight responsibility. Internal NPA power dynamics. The key unresolved tension. Did Advocate Noko recklessly pursue a flawed racketeering case? Or did she properly escalate serious allegations and was later undermined or interfered with?
Page 28 contains a list of candidates to be paid money.
Yes.
Correct, by the SAPS.
Yes.
And your point yesterday was that this money was a reward for the killing.
Well, SAPS did not say it's for the killing, but in essence it is for the killing because according to them, how they say they've quelled taxi violence, we know it was through the killing, according to evidence of witnesses.
No, I think you are wrong on that because if you go to page 32.
Okay.
One, two, three, the third paragraph.
Okay.
There they say, this is to explain why these people are getting their rewards.
Okay.
Dumisani Ndlovu was shot by Inspector Kanyele, one of Superintendent Chonco crew. Lindani Butelezi was shot by the investigating team. Natim Tembu was shot by the investigating team. Mdu Kolopoto Nduli was shot by the investigating team, who was also wanted in Mapumulo case 0202-2005. Timson Magojala Ndimande and his bodyguard, Sibusiso Tembe, were shot by the investigating team and who orchestrated the hit on Superintendent.
Yes. Yes, on this basis, yes.
Yeah, so they themselves say this is for the killing.
Yes.
Another crucial point in Advocate Noko's testimony was that she sent a detailed September 2020 report to the NDPP Shamila Batohi. She attached witness material. She maintains Batohi was fully aware of the docket contents in summary form. She didn't need to read to go through the dockets. She had already summarized the dockets for her. But Batohi testified she did not read the dockets themselves. And she is testifying, saying that she did not need to read the dockets because she summarized it for her in her September 2020 report. The sisters noted if Batohi had sufficient summaries, she could form a prima facie view. This is a major credibility, accountability issue in this inquiry. If the sisters handle this inquiry right, this is going to be explosive. Anyway, let's look at the decision escalation timeline of 2015 to 2021. In July 2015, there was an overseer swap at the head office where Advocate Noko describes being invited to the HQ with the meeting of then NDPP Mxolisi Nxasana, plus his deputy, Dr. Silas Ramaita, plus Advocate Chauke and his team for a briefing. The instruction or decision that was made by the NDPP Mxolisi Nxasana allegedly instructs that Noko must oversee the case in KZN jurisdiction and not Chauke. So Chauke was removed from this case in July 2015. That is key. This is important, guys. The operational placement, despite that she says the case remained mainly handled at the head office by the PCLU with prosecutors based there. She names Advocate Toria Pretorius as acting unit head of the time. So yes, this is exactly where Maema comes in, who is the next witness. Noko identifies Advocate Selo Maema as the lead prosecutor under the PCLU unit as the prosecution team. I will update you on Maema, so if you want to hear more about the next witness, who is Advocate Maema, please follow me. Back on the timeline. Now, in 2019, when Shamila Batohi was now comes in as the new NDPP, there is a withdrawal decision, a high impact outcome. Noko states that the Katomane cases were withdrawn in 2019 and attributes this to Advocate Shamila Batohi and Elaine Harrison. I actually do like this lady, Elaine Harrison. I'm not sure how she gets implicated in all this, but she was the NDPP after she left, I think. Again, this is important because Advocate Noko adds that the prosecution team allegedly says their response, reports, and views were not sought before withdrawing this. So there is a governance process that was not done right there. Back on the timeline. August, September, October of 2020, there is a reporting up after the withdrawal. So in August 2020, Noko says Batohi requested a report from her during in August 2020 after the withdrawal had already happened in 2019. In September 2020, the chairperson frames it as September 2020, Batohi was already aware, at least in the summarized form, of the contents of the dockets relevant to the Katomana matters. So, because Advocate Noko testified that she gave a detailed summary report on September 2020. Then 27 October 2020, Advocate Noko confirms she produced another report with extra commentary on this Katomana matter to her boss, the NDPP, Shamila Batohi. After this date, things got sour for Advocate Noko until she had to either face disciplinary action or resign. So she or be put through this process that Chauke is going through. She was going to be put through this process of fitness to hold office. So on March 5, 2021, she decided, she wrote a letter to the president and announced her resignation, and the president announced it to the public and agreed with her resignation. So she did not resign because she wanted to. She was forced to resign or face whatever Chauke is going through right now. She didn't want to go through this process. So she resigned and left. And she is really bitter, but for good reason.
It is as the witnesses say.
Yes.
Mr. Matonzi, Mr. Tiani, and the other witnesses who were even tortured themselves.
Yes.
They say there was a hit list of people who were supposed to be killed. It was given to Cato Manor. After killing them, and then picked some pictures, like Bongizo Mhlongo was sent pictures by Mr. Mostert, who's one of the accused in the Cato Manor, to say these are the pictures of Kopolotan Tulu and the other one. And they were paid money. So it was in association with members of the Cato Manor, according to the witnesses, to eliminate members of the rival taxi association of Stenga Taxi Association, which is the Kwama Pumule Taxi Association.
Yes.
So it is true.